I've got Christmas lights now. Today we're going to talk about my 4 contenders for my 2023 Bible. I'm Chad Brooks. I'm a pastor here in Louisiana. I make videos about the Bible, the spiritual life, and the everyday going-ons of a pastor. And really the thing that popped my channel off several years ago was this idea of just using one Bible for the full year for like almost everything. And I made the video like quick one day. And the next thing I know, it starts growing and growing and growing and growing. But this has also been a practice that I have done every single year since then, and I'm about to start my 4th year on it, and I'm excited about it. It's been one of the most spiritually formative things that I do. One of the things I love about it the most is I've got just this collection now over the past 3 years of Bibles that really do chart out my own spiritual journey, my own spiritual thoughts. It's a way I can take, I can look back at those Bibles, or I can be thinking back to a specific time of my life during those years, and I can pull that Bible out, and I really do see almost like a record of what's going on. And it's time to pick out the new Bible that I'm going to be using this year. And for the first time, I'm considering not using some derivative of a hardback Cambridge wide margin reference edition. Here is my 2022 Bible. I call it the Turkey Buzzard because it's a thick and sturdy boy. It looked like an 8th grade earth science textbook. You can go back on my video last year where I'm talking about this, because this is a secret Cambridge wide margin. They don't tell this to you in the title. They just say NIV Insights Wide Margin Bible. And it looked like an 8th grade earth science textbook. So what you end up seeing is this just kind of going just straight punk rock on this and decorating this with stickers. But what I want to do today is share the 4 contenders I have for my 2023 Bible. And over the next couple of weeks, I'm gonna have videos that come out where I go more in depth on each one, a little bit of a review. The video that comes out about the Turkey Buzzard, my 2022 wrap up, will be probably a little bit longer than the rest of those. But what I'm gonna do today is I wanna go through these 4 Bibles that are in the contender ranking. And I know which one I'm going to use already, but I'm not going to tell you that. So let's just start off with the one that I know the best. This is the Cambridge NIV Insights Wide Margin Bible. But this is the exact same Bible inside as you'll find in their expensive Cambridge wide margin and the New International Version. This is the Bible that we know and that we love. It has the big, huge margins. It has the center column reference stuff that's going on there. One of the things I love about the Cambridge wide margin so much as a unique feature is it has an index for notes, and then it has tons and tons of blank pages on the back. And I'll be honest with you, that's the reason that I have used this Bible for the last 3 years. Is I have found that back section to just be hyper valuable to me in the way that I read, the way that I take notes, the way that I think through other things that are part of the Bible. And that's why I love the Cambridge wide margins. But like I said, I'm considering some other options out there last year. I talked about this a little bit in the 2021 video. I was investigating because I did not like my options for other wide margin stuff. And I was also being like ultra fundamentalist about wanting the size of the Bible, but also wanting those back pages. And I'm not so much of a fundamentalist about those things right now. So we'll go into the next one that we are considering. And I got this from a friend of mine on the internet, friend of the channel. He talked about this Bible. This is an NRSV Catholic edition, but it's a journaling Bible. It's hardcover. This is who puts this out? Catholic Bible Press. But it's comfort print edition, so I have a feeling this has something to do with Zondervan. And I like this. You can see I'll have an overhead shot of. No, we're not going to do overhead. This is going to be a quick video. So you're getting some smaller print. You're getting some decent margins. The fact the margins are dot grid make me really excited. This Bible has that kind of cool, old school fabric hardcover that I like a lot. What's interesting about it is where they stick some of these, the apocryphal books is not in where you would see it in a different place. I've got other books that are NRSVs that have apocryphal stuff in there. This is the same size. This is like the standard size, I would say, of the ESV journaling Bible, which really is the one that like set the tone for what's going on. But this is New Revised Standard, which is, I never thought I could have an option to do this with a New Revised Standard. I love the New Revised Standard. I preach out of the New Revised Standard. This is one of my contenders. The next contender I started off, I've done a video on these already. I did a video on cheap journaling Bibles, and here is my Psalms and Proverbs of the Dayspring Illustrating Bibles. And you can see, like, this has gotten some serious use. I've been working through this Bible when I'm going out on a project. And I will tell you one thing, this is the Bible I say that this has the largest margins. If you want big margins, this is the largest margins there are out there. And they have a whole Bible. And let me tell you what, this thing is big. Let's just do a quick example. Like the Cambridge wide margin is a big Bible. But if you put these things, it's so big I'm having a hard time lifting it up to the camera. But you can, like, this is a little hilarious here. Like, this thing is massive. This is a big Bible. And I'm not going to show an inside shot because I'm going to say that for the review. But let me tell you what, if you want big margins, these margins have to be pushing like 4.5 inches. But this is it's a little bit of an unwieldy Bible if you can't hear my struggle right now. But that's one of my contenders. That's in NIV, which I did last year, which I like the NIV. It's not my favorite translation. I would say third favorite, maybe. It's in the top 5, but third favorite. It meets all the rules that I have for translations that I use. And so I've got that out there. The fourth option I have, you've actually seen this Bible several times. And when I did my video a few weeks back about my dream Bible, my perfect Bible, I pulled out this Bible to talk about it. This is an old school, I think the publishing date on this is in the early 90s. This is a Cambridge wide margin text edition, so not reference edition. Here's where's copyright, that's the NIV copyright. Yeah, I can't find a publishing date on this. This is probably early 90s at the newest. So this is a Cambridge wide margin text edition. This is a different inside than the current reference editions. It does not have the big center column cross references. It also does not have note section at the back, does not have index section at the back. To kind of keep up with our size comparison, you see that this is a little bit thinner and smaller. It's a New Revised Standard, and the reason I'm thinking about this is I currently preach out of New Revised Standard and realizing, that might make things a little bit easier because I don't preach out of my year Bible, what that is. I've got a different Bible I use for that. And so New Revised Standard has me intrigued. So you got 2 NRSV Bibles, you've got 2 NIV Bibles, you've got the standard hardback wide margin reference edition, which if I do it again, I'll go in the NIV, buy another Insight. And then these other Bibles that are sitting in front of me. And for the most part, I feel like really comfortable with all 4 of them. So I can't wait to kind of roll these videos out over the next couple of weeks and then tell you what I am doing in 2023 with my Bible for the year. So come hang out in the comments. Make sure you hit like and subscribe so you can grab these videos when they come out. But I'm stoked to make these videos. I'm excited about 2023 Bible reading. I'm excited to kind of process and share what I've learned about my 2022 Bible reading because my patterns have changed a little bit. They've been different this year, and I want to kind of accommodate that out as well. So we're going to come back in the next video. It should be out later on this week, and I will see you then. Come hang out in the comments because that's always where we party. Also, second thing, trolls. I will delete you so quick now. I'm getting so tired of it. And if you're going to come in with this like King James only business, this is what I dare you to do. Number 1, have your profile name, a real name. And number 2, start making videos and actually contributing to conversations about Bibles rather than just like try to Jesus juke people in comments. So that's how we're ending the video, with a challenge, and I will see you back in the next one.